Okay, I'm outside of Telma's bar, and now we're actually going to get on with it. Like I promised. Finally. Ilya, I'm home. Where is she? I guess you're okay too, Telma, but seriously, where is Ilya? Oh, really?
Hey.
Yeah, I remember seeing these guys before when we were sneaking through the bar as a wolf. I mean, nothing, Telma. I ignore everything you just said. Obliviate! The Eastern Desert. Okay. Well, sure, why not? But seriously, well, we're... What have you done with Ilya? You clearly are responsible. I just don't like the cut of this guy's jib. Whatever jib this guy's selling, I don't want. Hey, Louise. Pretty giddy. Anyway, let's talk to these guys. Nice threads. Chad. I'm Chad. This is my brother, Chad, and this is my sister, Glad. Why not? Why the hell not? Laser! Blazer! I didn't pay attention to a word this guy said. Really? That's neat. Huh. Maybe we'll meet him later in the game. What about this guy? Okay then. What about this guy? I mean, girl. Pardon me. What? The art of war? Okay. This girl has a style I can get behind. Okay. Haven't heard that one before. Oh, well, thanks for the tip. Anyway, so yeah, going to Telma's bar, all you can really do is just, well, listen to what Telma told you, first of all, and you can also look at this map to find exactly where your next objective is, which just happens to be at Lake Hylia. So, yeah. That's what we gotta do. Let's not dilly-dally any further. Like I said, let's move on with it. One nice thing now that we have the Master Sword... Whoa, that's like a really determined run Link was doing up those stairs. Let's go. One nice thing that we can do now that we have the Master Sword is using the ability to warp, because we can turn to a wolf at will. We can actually warp straight out of Castletown because we're in a conveniently quiet alley, and this guy is right above us. Okay, back on Lake Hylia, and if you take a quick gander up here, up there, that is actually where the Wandering Traveler is right now. So, not sure if it actually tells you that on the map. Where's the full map? Okay, yeah, it straight up tells you he's on that tower, which makes sense because that tower gives you a pretty awesome view of the desert up here. So, let's go pay him a visit. With our sword. It feels really good not to be doing side quest BS anymore. So I'm starting to get a little tired of it. And can you blame me with all this Lake Hylia side questing nonsense? I mean, like with the mini games and stuff, there's a lot in Lake Hylia. They just threw pretty much all of them around this area for some reason. Oh well. And let's climb up. What a thrill. With darkness and never mind, we're at the top. Nice to meet you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I met all your friends. They seem kind of nerdy, but yeah, I'm a bit nerdy too. Whoa! I actually didn't. Yeah, I guess I guess it was a prison in the in Ocarina. I didn't know it held the worst criminals imaginable. I just figured it was just a prison in the desert to hold prisoners. I know, like, Hyrule Castle has a prison and everything, but I don't know. Wait, the Cursed Mirror? I might actually have a use of that. Absolutely do. It is my imp-given duty. Oh yeah, I know him all too well. Sweet! Well, I'd like to get the details on that one day. Maybe over a drink. Sweet. Anyway, aw, come on. I was above water and everything. I was really hoping Link would do the dive. I think actually if you jump off the land, off the tower up there onto the land, he'll actually do a dive, which is really funny. Anyway, if we just listen to what Arur said just recently, and by recently I mean about 18 seconds ago, we can actually just go up to Fire over here and show him his blackmail letter. If we just put this on Y, because we're gonna be using this key item multiple times. Hey Fire, I've got a memo with your name on it. I'm surprised he doesn't mumble under his breath like, I knew this was gonna bite me in the ass or something. Oasis flight? Sure, why not? Okay, I don't really know what Oasis you're talking about, but oh god. He got me in the death trap. I don't know why Link has fallen for this at least 3 times. Going to the Oasis flight special shot. We're gonna go to the desert place. I really love desert levels, yay. Again, Link's been standing here for several days, just dumbstruck at what to do. Also, lack of water. Hey. What is it? Well, yeah, I figured it didn't end well for him. Whoa. Oh, I see. crap. Jesus, those things are creepy. And maybe that guy in the middle is just a teeny bit creepy. Is he wearing golden Crocs? I keep hearing something about this. About this, like, evil power he has. Oh? A link between worlds? Sure. I mean, I was kind of in for the ride already. You didn't have to ask again. But yeah, sure. I've got your back. Okay, and this is the Gerudo Desert. Yep. Sure is a desert level in here. Hey, desert levels. They're fun. They're empty. I don't like the sand. It's coarse and rough, and it's everywhere, as you can see, because, yeah. So let's just get on with it and become Wolf Link, because traversing this place as a wolf is a lot quicker. Especially because there's these chasms everywhere that, you know, might not end well if we fall into them, so just be careful. At least they get the desert level out of the way relatively halfway-ish through the game, so we don't have to deal with it later. Still, it's just not a terribly long section, it's not a terribly hard section, it's just the desert level. I mean, it is the Gerudo Desert, which is better than just the I don't know, the nameless desert. So, like, at least it's a staple of the series. I don't know. Anyone who's seen this channel before knows my beef with desert levels. I think a lot of people's beef with desert levels is just, I don't know. There's just it's so just boring to traverse because it's all one texture, and designers don't really have to do anything. Well, okay, no, I'm not giving them enough credit. They obviously have to do some things, and like a layout and stuff, but a layout of a desert is just like, oh, put a couple rocks right here, put some sand, put an oasis somewhere in the desert, like, and then smack, there you go. Like, it's not nearly as interesting as a city or a sprawling forest or ruins or something. I mean, there's desert ruins too. I don't know why I'm getting into this diatribe, because it doesn't matter. The desert levels are just, out of all the, like, the different elemental places, this is hands down my least favorite one. It always has been. Anyway, this is something we can't even do right now, so I don't even know why we're up here. One thing that we can do right now is, if you look up on that hilltop, you might notice that there's sandworms everywhere. Ignore those. We can actually use our hook shot if we turn back into a wolf. Put that here, put that there. We can actually use our claw shot just to get all the way up here, and then use our claw shot on this thing. P-hats, as they're called in the series. Amazingly, Twilight Princess has a shitload of creepy enemies, but amazingly, the P-hats aren't nearly as terrifying as they were in Wind Waker. What is terrifying is Shadow Beast spawning out of nowhere, in the middle of the day, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a desert. Fantastic. Thankfully, with the ability to warp into a Wolf Link immediately, we can just do just that. We can just turn into Wolf Link and then bonk up against a wall. There we go. It's cool too because you can turn into Wolf Link like mid-combat and anything. Not that you'd want to. It'd be cool. Oh my god, it'd be so cool if it was like in depth enough that you could like mid-combo transform into a wolf, like mid-lunge, and like chain that together with attacks. What if Platinum Games made the Twilight Princess combat system? That's what I want to know, basically, because that'd be really cool if you could chain attacks and then seamlessly mid-combo turn into a wolf and then lunge and attack, and then mid-combo turn into a human again, slash, like, be super ridiculous. Anyway, so this bridge, this giant rock, kind of spoiled it. You might notice that it is actually the Bridge of Eldin, which we saw way, way long ago get warped up by the Shadow Beasts and transported elsewhere. It landed smack dab in the middle of the desert, so let's actually return it to its rightful home, shall we? I like how Midna, like, was, like, concentrating a little bit for a second, and she was like, okay. And then she just did it. Time to drop this on some unsuspecting Snake, Ganondorf, Mario, and Sonic. KO! Whoa, that's amazing. If you just look, first off, gorgeous view. Second, Midna, like, goes at, like, Mach 3 and, like, plops right onto Wolf Link. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so that's the Bridge of Eldin repaired, finally. And, yeah, that obviously makes it... Why is the camera so zoomed out? Holy shit, there we go. That obviously makes it a lot easier to travel around now that the bridge is back. And we have a warp point here at the bridge as well, so that's pretty useful. We couldn't even use this warp point before, by the way, because if you try and warp here, Midna will be like, you'll warp into nothing, which doesn't make any sense, because the game has demonstrated before that you can warp, like, the game has demonstrated before that we can warp, like, not exactly underneath a portal before. I don't know. Anyway, let's actually take this opportunity to go into this little mini dungeon over here, because it's right here, so we might as well. We could have done this actually quite a while ago, but I chose not to because it was so far out of the way because we didn't have the Bridge of Eldin. So, hey, we warp here anyway to repair the bridge, so might as well just do this now.